So I want you to look. I've got a rototiller, I've got pallet forks, I've got a box blade, a soil pulverizer, and a grapple. One thing you do not see is a backhoe. And that's what this episode is about. I will not buy a backhoe for this tractor. And I've got a number of reasons why. And I want to share those with you because I got a feeling there may be other guys out there in the same circumstance as me, maybe regretting they didn't get a backhoe with their tractor originally. For me, like I said, I'm not going to do it. I've got another way to go, and I think it makes much more sense. I put an awful lot of time into researching this, and I think I've got some pretty good answers to share for you as far as being able to enjoy the benefits of a backhoe without putting one on your tractor. Thanks for joining us. Hey, if you enjoy our videos, we sure would appreciate a thumbs up right here. And if you have subscribed, please make sure that you're still subscribed. And if you have not, we would love to have you as part of the Tractors in Life family. Thank you for watching. So my first Deere tractor was a 1025R, and loved the little machine, and I did get it with a backhoe. But I didn't use it hardly at all. So when I upgraded to the 2038R, I did not get the backhoe. Now, I did a lot of research on it. I even watched a lot of other YouTubers using the 270B backhoe, including Tractor Time with Tim.
This backhoe is a lot easier to operate than the 1 Series. It just feels like there's a lot more hydraulic flow, plenty to make it work fine. It's a totally different machine, really, than the 1 Series.
Now you can see it's a very capable attachment, but one thing that kept me from pulling the trigger is the price. And you can see here's some offerings from other dealers currently. I estimated that including the backhoe frame, and if you had the dealer install it, you're going to be $14,000–15,000. So I did not choose to get the backhoe. But at the same time, I've had other projects that I wish I had a backhoe for. So I'm looking for an alternative. So what I've been considering are the mini excavators that we all see so often now. A lot of YouTube videos on them, people that I respect.
Hey, good morning. I'm Tony, and this is Tony's Tractor Adventure. Today we're going to do a dedicated review video on the MECMAX MEC10 or MEC10.
This is where all my mill scraps come off my mill. That's the mill building up there on the hillside. This is the base of a terrace. I got to get through all this wood at some point and cut it into some firewood. Going through, just cleaning up this terrace where all the weeds have been slowly kind of cascading out of it.
Got the machine in the shop today. And what I plan to do is I'm going to fix most of the 5 things I hate about my mini excavator.
I know Brock from Rock Hill Farms has been demoing a couple of them, and they seem quite capable. So one advantage that you do get with a Mini X, first of all, it's a separate piece of equipment. If you're digging a long trench with a backhoe attachment on a subcompact or a compact tractor, you're limited to moving down the trench by having to get back in the tractor and reposition. Now, in some cases, you could use the bucket of the backhoe to kind of pull you down the trench. And the other thing is where you put the spoils. You've got that half arc. It's actually more of about a third of an arc when you turn the backhoe to put your spoils in. You don't have that issue when you're using a totally separate machine, because then you've got the full 360 degrees, and along with that you've got your tractor sitting there to be able to dispose of the spoils as well. So, and of course, you know, one of the things that makes the mini excavators so attractive is the price. So I started doing an awful lot of research. I've been watching an awful lot of YouTube videos, and here's some alternatives that I have found. First is available right through Amazon. Amazon says it is a 1-ton machine. It is 13.5 horsepower. Even has a cab. So what I wanted to do was to compare the specs of these mini excavators to the tractor-mounted backhoe attachment on either a subcompact or a compact tractor. And I'm going to use them compared to a 270B, which would be going on my tractor, the 2038R, and kind of see which one is the better deal, which one has more comprehensive features to it, and which one might be the right choice. Again, this Amazon backhoe has a Briggs & Stratton engine. Amazon has the price at $5,699. It has a 69-inch digging depth. When you compare that to the 270B, it has a 72-inch digging depth. So there's a little bit of an advantage with the 270B. So then I looked at the TMG excavator.
Introducing the TMG Mini Excavator, your compact solution for powerful and precise excavation tasks. Powered by the robust Kohler Command Pro engine and equipped with an Eaton driving motor, this mini marvel delivers dependable performance that lasts.
It is a 1-ton as well. Now its digging depth is only 61.5 inches. Its breakout force is 2,068 pounds per square inch. It has a boom lift capacity of 500 pounds and a dipper stick digging force of 1,371 pounds. Again, this is a gas unit as well. Again, being only 1 ton, I'm not crazy about this machine. So upgrading, let's look at the unit available through Amazon called a Digmite. Now it has a Kubota engine, diesel. I really like this unit. This again is available through Amazon. $9,784 is the cost to purchase, called a Digmite, and it's a 2-ton system. So again, I think it's a little bit more substantial. No cab, but that's fine. The digging depth is 83.25 inches. So it even is more substantial than the 270B. It has a 1,000-pound boom lift capacity. This machine, I think, would be very, very capable. So there's one more I really, really like, and it's Huayee, Huayee. I'm not sure exactly how you pronounce it. This is a pretty good machine. So its weight is 3,527 pounds, so it's not quite 2 tons, just a little bit under that. Has a 70-inch digging depth. Also has a Kubota engine. If I was going to purchase a Mini X, I'm not purchasing gas. It's got to be diesel, and I love the idea of a Kubota engine.
What's up, everybody? Raven Huggins here with Huggins Equipment. Coming to you today, I just wanted to get you a little video, do a little more in-depth look at this Huayee HY16C here. This machine's a little bit bigger than your, R10, Shy 10. So this unit's going to be coming in around 3,000 pound operating weight. Does come with your swing boom, your hydraulic thumb. You have 3-way valves here for your attachments. It does come with a semi-automatic quick attach on it already. This machine does have the inverted boom on the rear, the cylinder inverted on the rear of the boom. You do get foot pedal drive controls on this model, so usually you don't see those until you get up to the larger machines and other brands, but they do put foot pedals on the 16C here. You do have your other 2 pedals. One controls your thumb, one controls your swing boom, and just a really nice fit and finish overall. This machine does have your pilot controls. You do get a seat belt on this model. You get the screens, so you get your fuel gauge, your RPM gauge, all that jazz. Hydraulic lockout light switch over there for your boom. This unit has the 7-inch wide tracks on it. It does have a nice beefy canopy bars here. Definitely will be much better protection than some of the other units like the RIPAs and the CFGs and AGTs. You do get a nice cast counterweight here on the back of this 16C. So it's pretty thick, a good couple inches thick of weight there. Probably a good 100 pounds, 150 pounds. You do still have external drive motors, but on this model it does make it easier to service them in the future. You don't have to worry about changing gear oil like on the real final drives. These units are just gone through with hydraulic oil. Take a look at the rear of the machine here. You get nice access to all of your maintenance items. You got your air filter right here at the top. Nice fuse setup. You just take a look at how they route things. They put all the wires in wire looms. Everything's just nice, neat, and organized here. This machine has the Kubota D722 engine. Do get a dual pump there. One controls your pilot circuit and the other controls the rest of the machine. Just overall nice setup. You got your fuel filters, easy to access, your radiator overflow. You do get this locking hood, so whenever you open your hood up, it can lock in the up position, so that way you can service it. Don't have to worry about holding it open or having the wind blow it back down on you or something like that. You get a nice composite roof. You've got a little caution light on top that it comes with. All your hoses are routed mostly through the boom, and most of them do have your hose protection on here. You get your other hoses have wrap protection on them. As always, Huayee puts all standard grease fittings on all of your pins, and they have the safeties around them so that way they cannot get broken off. Swing boom, nice thick parts this unit's made of here. They do reinforce your blades. You get a boxed in blade and you get reinforcement on the rear of it. Even take a look at how they route hoses through the machine. You get some little guards that they go through. Some of them are done with rubber grommets to prevent chafing, that kind of thing. Nice units. We have these in stock.
Yeah, hopefully you can see why that excavator is one that I kind of favor. They are all over the place, all manufacturers, shapes, sizes. A lot of them are just rebranded. They're almost all coming out of China. So worrying about warranty and replacement parts is certainly a concern. I think you got to be pretty mechanically inclined to purchase one of these, because I think you're going to be doing a lot of your own repairs. I think that having a thumb is critical. I prefer a hydraulic, but even a mechanical thumb, if you don't have one, you probably end up getting one. I think regarding safety, the beefed up ROPS, rollover protection system, and the counterweight are absolutely critical. And you're going to be pulling on tree roots and what have you. You don't want the back of the machine to constantly be coming up. The controls are super important. Having the foot controls, the pilot controls are important. I think, and then you get into kind of fit and finish, like in this last machine where the hoses are actually inside the boom. You got to think about that. They are everywhere, as I said, auctions all over the place. I've seen them as cheap as $3 grand. That's for basically the 1-ton unit with kind of stripped down. But you know, if you compare that to the backhoe that you get on a subcompact, not much difference, and it's less money. And again, having the two machines for your spoils and also for moving up and down a trench that you're digging, I think having the two machines is definitely an advantage. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. I tried to be as comprehensive as I could. I certainly don't have all the answers. I would really love your comments. If you've got a Mini X, you're thinking about getting a Mini X, you've got a backhoe on your tractor, tell me why you think that is better than going out and purchasing a Mini X. I'm looking at making a purchase, and I'd like to be as informed as possible, right? It's always about caveat emptor, buyer beware. Thank you so much for joining us. God bless you all, and we'll see you next time on Tractors in Life.